We're at the AI Summit here in New Delhi, and there are high-level delegations that have been coming in. The focus has been how to create, in fact, an atmosphere of collaboration. More than 200,000 people in participating, but also 20 heads of states, 45 ministerial delegations really coming in here. But will this really create a new wave of collaboration and perhaps AI helping us in daily lives? Joining me is exclusively here on NDTV, the Norwegian Minister of Digitalisation, Karianne, who is in fact speaking to the ministerial delegations here and trying to understand how India and Norway can collaborate further. Thank you very much, Minister, for joining us. Let me begin by asking you on the India-Norway connection. There's the EFTA, there's the trade part of it, but there's also innovation, there is technology partnership. How are you taking it forward with India?
Norway and India has a strong tradition and history together, and as a Minister of Digitalisation, I am happy that the EFTA and India trade agreement put forward areas such as the maritime industry, energy, we have biotechnology, healthcare, and also cybersecurity and digital technology, and specifically artificial intelligence runs across all these areas. And I think we have huge potential both for collaborating, but also to make sure that we innovate in a trustworthy and ethical way as well.
And Minister Tung, what we have also seen is that India is trying to create an atmosphere where Global South also becomes an equal partner in this exercise. There is, of course, in Europe across, there have been questions on ethics and legislations also coming in. But I want to focus first on the part of the regulations part. Where does the government really come in here? Do you think that there should be more public and private partnership when it comes to AI regulations and ethics? There's a huge question and debate over the ethical AI. Where does Norway stand on that?
Artificial intelligence is borderless. It is a borderless technology, and I believe that we need good regulation that is a framework for both innovation but also for trustworthy and ethical use of AI. Because if the technology is not ethical and trustworthy, I don't think that people will believe in the technology, and we don't get to take all the advantages of the technology. So Norway is now implementing the EU AI Act, which is a very good framework for making sure that we use the technology in a proper way. And I am here in India at the AI Summit as well to make sure that we can advocate for global standards when it comes to artificial intelligence as well.
One of the challenges, Minister, has been disinformation. EU has a platform, the EU versus disinformation that tracks that very closely. But looking ahead, do you think disinformation is going to be a huge challenge, especially at a time when social media is being used increasingly? X does have community notes, but is that enough? Because within minutes, anything can lead to violence or situation going out of hand.
Yes, I agree with you, and we can see some of the challenges already with quite big consequences as well. I believe that artificial intelligence is like another technology, or it is like a knife. It depends on how you choose to use it. Like with the knife, you can use it to put some butter on your bread, or you can use it to kill someone. That's the same thing with artificial intelligence as well. And that's why we need global regulation, global standards, so that we can make sure that we use the technology for the good for society as a whole, and according to international law, humanitarian law, and forward.
And when it comes to not just technology and artificial intelligence, trade is a big factor. Over the last 1 year, we've had a lot of global turbulence. There have been economic disruptions as well. I'm referring to the global tariff policy. India has been a victim of that, but I think possibly that is behind us with the US-India trade deal now being announced. EU wasn't left behind. EU bore the brunt of that entire exercise. On trade front, India and Norway have been close partners. There have been negotiations and meetings that have been underway. What do you see the potential in future? Because it's not just about trade, it's about people-to-people contact as well. There are a lot of Indians who go to study in Norway. There's a lot of collaboration on that front as well. How would you see that?
In my former career, I used to work at a university in Norway that had a lot of Indian students.
Right.
So I really feel the strong connection and tradition between Norway and India. And being here in India, I'm really impressed to see how you have been working with digital inclusiveness, how you work to scale your digital ecosystem to build new businesses, how you got talent. So I'm really impressed by the work that you have done. And that makes me believe very strongly that the potential for closer collaboration, work between India and Norway is really there.
And finally, Minister, you will be going to Bharat Mandapam at the AI Summit. You'll be speaking out there. You'll be meeting Prime Minister Modi. What is that one message that you bring from Norway for the people of India and perhaps for the Prime Minister as well, looking ahead?
AI has to be for everyone, every country, every society. We have to make sure that we leave no country, no humankind behind. And that is the #1 priority from Norway, and my main message as well. And in addition to that, making sure that we are able to protect children and young people, both on social media, but also when they meet technology, is of great importance.
Well, Minister, it's been a pleasure. And thank you for joining us on NDTV.
Thank you for letting me join you.
Thank you very much.
You.
That was a Minister from Digitalisation in Norway speaking to us, Karianne Tung speaking to NDTV about the collaboration between India and Norway and how AI can play a significant role when it particularly depends on innovation and for the good of the people. Reporting from New Delhi, this is Aditya Raj Kaul for NDTV.